Right now, my favorite Yiddish writer, it was really a translator. His name was Robert Magidoff. He's unheard of really today, but I'm writing about him. He produced between 1933 and 1948 the most complete corpus of black poetry translated into Yiddish. He was born in Ukraine, and he was a teenage immigrant to New York. And then around the Depression, around 1933, he decided to return to the Soviet Union. However, he didn't return to the Soviet Union as a farmer. He returned as the correspondent for NBC. So he lived a bohemian life in Moscow, and during that time he translated Alain Locke's The New Negro anthology into Yiddish. But he translated it very creatively and in cooperation with great Soviet Yiddish modernists of that time like Shmuel Halkin. He's my favorite Yiddish writer at the time, at this moment in time, simply because he's just very stylish. Like he has there's a certain cosmopolitanism to him and a lack of concern with Jewish identity that I find fascinating. I think he really wanted Eastern European Jews to read African American poetry in Yiddish, possibly for some form of self-actualization or for some form of personal discovery. But overall, he was completely detached from any other specific expressions of Jewishness. And all of his books after he was ejected from the Soviet Union in 1948 and returned to America are all written in English, and he never mentions this previous life as a translator of Yiddish literature. And I think there's something really powerful about someone working to translate black poetry into Yiddish who seems so ambivalent about his own identity. He never makes any specific references to being Jewish anywhere in anything I've ever found about him. He even got his PhD at Michigan. But yeah, he's my favorite at this time, and his photograph is just amazing. He has a press photo from his NBC days with a cigarette and a double-breasted pinstripe suit, and he just looks great. It's pretty cool. Yeah.